have a success story this morning, Harry B?
Yes, I figured I'd share one. I hadn't shared one in a while. This is about a home seller that's actually a buyer, and their first attempt at selling went south. That's right. They had another agent, and it went south. Went way south, and just completely fell apart. So then they called me. They called a radio realtor. Now, get this. I had sold them their first home years ago with down payment assistance. Okay, got them in the house for $1,000 years ago. So they called me about selling. I said, look, you don't need to sell your house. That house is right for you and your family. But they're listening to somebody that's telling them all the money they can make by selling their house when prices were going up. So they decided to move out to Davenport. So they moved out to Davenport, and as they aged, they found out that driving to the city for their doctor's appointments was wearing them out. To see their friends was wearing them out. To go to church was wearing them out. Just to go to the beauty salon was wearing them out. To go to the barber was wearing them out. They realized they needed to move back into Orlando. Okay? So when they decided to move back in Atlanta, after the first deal went south, they called me. Well, I renegotiated another contract on their house. And when I negotiated that contract, I made sure I had a clause in there that gave them 14 days of post-occupancy. In other words, they could be in the house for 14 days after they close with no rent whatsoever.
You can do that?
Yep, you can write that. Then on top of that, I added a 45 days paid post-occupancy. So they got a total of almost 60 days that they could be in the house past closing. More than enough time to find another house.
You set them up right.
And I'm setting them up so that they don't be homeless, Glenn. I don't want my sellers homeless, you know. And really what we specialize in is what we call a seamless transaction. And guess what? This was seamless. We located another house for them with a local builder, got them to buy down the interest rates a little bit. Both homes closed on the same day, Glenn. The old home and the new home closed on the same day. But guess what? They didn't have to move on one day. They didn't have to back up the truck and load it all up and move in one day. No, they had 14 days. So they took the next week doing a slow move.
Yeah.
Had the movers come out, pack up everything at their old house, moved everything over to their new house. So now the family's in the new house, and they come back over to the old house, got it clean, swept, clean, nice, moved out, got the deposits back, got all of their money in their bank account, got their rates bought down, got their car paid off. So they're in a good position right now. But you know how they replied to the smooth transaction?
How?
Mr. Bean. I said, yeah. I knew I should have called you the first time. Don't you make that mistake, Central Florida. Don't you make that mistake of saying, man, I knew we should have called the Bean Realty Advisors. I knew I should have called Harry or Jasmine. I knew it, because so many people get in the jam, and after they in the jam, then they want to call us. After they find out they done lost $30,000, then they want to call us. After they done find out they done lost $10,000, then they want to call us. Call us at the beginning, people. Give us a call at 407-654-26